Hello everybody and welcome to the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the second race in the round of 12 in our 2003 NR2003 season here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. As Ryan Newman looks to go back-to-back as he starts on pole alongside Tony Stewart, who's had a strong start to these playoffs. As we're green and underway here in Charlotte, Newman to the lead early, Stewart second, Elliott and Johnson fight for third. As Newman trying to continue a dominant streak to start these playoffs. Of course, won 2 out of the last 3 races here. And is looking to continue that here today to try to make it 3 out of 4 and back-to-back victories. Here's Newman, of course, just got the win last time out in Kansas. Locked himself in the round of 8. Stewart behind him, pressuring for the lead in second. Meanwhile, behind us, Harvick almost got on the wall back there, running near at the back of the field here with Kurt Busch and Robbie Gordon. A couple of guys who cannot afford to be running at the back of the field early in this race. You know, Kenny Wallace not far ahead either. That 83, his Cinderella run is continued. Round of 12, Steve Park just bounced off the wall right there. He manages to save it. We stay green. Newman currently holds the lead. Stewart trying to mount the charge in second. Jimmy Johnson now clear for third as he fights his way forward. Jeff Gordon in fourth and Dale Jr. in fifth. 2 guys who have been very strong all playoffs long. Looking to continue that today, as it looks like the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer, as that seems to be the standard of these playoffs so far. As Newman will lead early here, 2 laps in here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in the playoffs. Now, as Newman and Stewart battle for the lead here on lap number 31 after a caution came out that had Jason Leffler DNF and 0 out of the race. Now Newman and Tony Stewart battle side by side for the lead here. Who will prevail? Stewart looking for win number 2 on the season to back up the win he got in Michigan that got him here to these playoffs. Since then, he's been running extremely well as he clears Newman for the lead. Of course, it's been the championship favorite. 4 wins on the season, regular season champion, won 2 out of the last 3 events. Been so darn consistent. Jeff Gordon also lurking in third. He tries to get win number 5 as well, but it's Tony Stewart leading here early in stage 1 at Charlotte. Now on the last lap of stage 1 is Tony Stewart leading to bring home the stage win. About to put Kevin Harvick 2 laps down. The 29 has been struggling all race long. Harvick just doesn't seem to have the pace that he had at the few previous races before this. Of course, at Kansas, he was very fast at a solid top 10 car. Today doesn't seem to be the case, as Tony Stewart will win stage 1 here at Charlotte, get a playoff point and 10 stage points. Jeff Gordon will be second. Third place will be the 32 of Ricky Craven. Bill Elliott 4th. Newman is 5th. Junior in 6th. And that is Jeremy Mayfield, Matt Kenseth, Jimmy Johnson, and Terry Labonte in the top 10 in stage 1. So big points there for Terry Labonte, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Ryan Newman, Jeff Gordon, and Tony Stewart. Now we got a car flipping upside down the front straightaway. Derrike Cope barrel rolling down the front straightaway behind us as the caution comes out here on lap 109. We just caught the end of it, but Derrike Cope is barrel rolling down the, I mean, look, he's flipping and flying through the air down the front straightaway. Looks like we only hits the very end of it. Looks like he's already flipping. Sterling Marlin hits him. Cope continues slipping. Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart somehow get through this, as is Mark Martin and Dale Jarrett. But Cope goes slipping end over end. Multiple barrel rolls here. It shows you a slow-mo where it's going to cut from where we had simulated forward to where it is now. See Cope just barrel rolling, flipping end over end here at Charlotte, up into the catch fence. A hellacious crash for Derrike Cope in the 37 as he goes end over end. Barrel rolling, flipping, flying all down the front straightaway. He is done after a horrible, horrible crash. And now back at the front, Mark Martin barely survived that in his playoff car. Michael Waltrip still out there. Jeff Gordon, a big stack up back here under caution. Lots of guys slamming into each other. What is going on here? But meanwhile, at the front, Jeff Burton in the 99, I believe, is scored as your leader. Indeed, he is. And now we get back underway. Oh, Tony Stewart almost wrecking back here, battling Dale Earnhardt Jr. for position. My goodness, that was close. We're going to get a replay of that. Watch this. 2 championship contenders nearly wrecked. See here, Dale Jr.'s in the middle. He just turns Stewart and Ricky Rudd. Luckily, all 3 save it. Tony Stewart full sends, keeps his foot in it, and keeps his position going through the grass. What a move by Tony Stewart. But that was a race back to the line. That is currently the battle for 4th, as is Jamie McMurray leading here to Charlotte, the rookie. Here, McMurray trying to get his first career victory. He's had a very strong end to the season, having a lot of good runs, a lot of top 10s lately, as McMurray leads here in stage 2 at Charlotte. Now on to the last lap of stage 2. It is now Ryan Newman back out front in the lead. Tony Stewart close behind in second. It seems Newman and Stewart have the 2 best cars today, just like they had last time out in Kansas. These 2 might be 2 of your championship favorites. I think Jeff Gordon, I'll put him in that conversation as well in third. I think those 3 are really the main guys that we're going to be expecting to be in Homestead in 4 or 5 weeks' time for the fighting for the 2003 season championship, as Newman goes for 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage 2, about to get another playoff point to his already monstrous total he's accrued through these playoffs as Ryan Newman wins stage 2 here in Charlotte. Tony Stewart is second in the stage. Third place in the stage going to be the 18 of Bobby Labonte. Jamie McMurray is fourth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will come through to take fifth all the way back here. Junior fifth in stage 2, solid 6 stage points for him. Then it'll be Johnny Benson coming home in 6th. Jeff Burton and Jeff Gordon battling for 7th. Burton gets the outside of Gordon with help from his brother Ward, and Burton is 7th. Gordon 8th. Bill Elliott 9th, and Terry Labonte is your top 10. So stage points for Terry Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr., Tony Stewart, and Ryan Newman in stage 2. Is Newman your stage 2 winner. Now back underway here. Ryan Newman's out of the race in 35th here as we get back underway with 72 laps to go. Jeff Burton in the lead, but Michael Waltrip and Ryan Newman are both out. Two of our championship contenders. Michael Waltrip certainly could not afford that. That'll put him in a similar situation to where he was in the round of 16 heading to Talladega, where he clutched up and advanced. And Ryan Newman, he of course got the win last time out, so Newman is fine. He will still be advancing to the round of 8, no problem. But it's disappointing. He led 121 laps today, now out of this race, and will not be able to finish the job and bring home the victory, which means Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, those are two guys looking forward to win this race most likely. But right now it's Roush Racing 1-2. Jeff Burton, Matt Kenseth leading the way here as Burton leads it here late at Charlotte. And now we want 2 to go here at Charlotte. It's now Tony Stewart back in the lead, looking to get win number 2 on the year and advance himself in the round of 8, joining Ryan Newman, who got the win in Kansas. A lot more guys are out of the race now, including the 83 of Kenny Wallace, our third championship contender to fall out of the race. Jimmy Johnson, Bill Elliott also, and Benson. Some guys having some good runs. But Michael Waltrip, Ryan Newman, Kenny Wallace, the 3 playoff drivers to DNF, and with Kenny DNFing, his Cinderella run might come to an end, it looks like, after the next episode of Martinsville, unless he wins. If he wins, well, that changes everything. Then he's still alive. But Tony Stewart, white flag, final laps on the Credit One Bank at Charlotte for Tony Stewart. He has clearly had one of the top 2 fastest cars all night long. Is now the dominant car of this final stage. Been the best all night long to cap off a dominating performance with a deserving win and a spot in the round of 8 for Tony the Tiger. Tony Stewart and the number 20 Home Depot Chevrolet Joe Gibbs Racing will have a representative in the round of 8. They couldn't get Bobby Labonte to get this far, but Tony Stewart will certainly carry the flag for him as Tony Stewart wins at Charlotte. He's going to the round of 8 in the playoffs. And your runner-up today is going to be Matt Kenseth, looks like, but Jeff Gordon comes through to finish 1 lap down in 9th, as does Jeremy Mayfield 1 lap down in 10th, but Matt Kenseth will come home to finish 2nd. 3rd place, Jamie McMurray. 4th place, Jeff Burton. And running out your top 5, you're going to have the 5 machine of Terry Labonte having a great run there for Terry, keeping his playoff hopes strong and alive. Then Bobby Labonte 6th, and then it will be Kurt Busch in 7th. Ricky Craven in 8th, and of course Gordon and Mayfield running your top 10 as Tony Stewart gets the win today in Charlotte and will advance to the round of 8, joining Ryan Newman as both drivers look to continue strong playoff runs with a possible championship 4 berth on the line in a couple of weeks' time. You see the race results on the left side of your screen and the decent amount of DNFs, including Newman, Waltrip, and Kenny Wallace. You'll see the updated playoff grid momentarily. Now we look at the playoff grid. Of course, Tony Stewart joins Ryan Newman into the round of 8 with the win. Jeff Gordon comfortably advances on points to the round of 8, so those 3 are already locked into the next round. Kevin Harvick, Dale Jr., and Terry Labonte all looking very, very comfortable with cut line. Harvick plus 54, Jr. plus 43, Terry Labonte plus 43. As long as those guys don't crash out at Martinsville, I think they should easily advance to the round of 8. Kurt Busch, a huge day for him, going from below the cut line to 21 points to the good. He's looking in great shape, and Robbie Gordon right on the cut line, plus 18 above Dale Jarrett. Still, as long as he doesn't have any real big mistakes, Robbie Gordon could still advance to the round of 8. Of course, Dale Jarrett now out by 18 in 9th. Mark Martin, 19 below the cut line in 10th. Michael Waltrip out by 22, and Kenny Wallace out by 25. So the 4 drivers currently on the chopping block are Jarrett, Martin, Waltrip, and Kenny Wallace as we head into Martinsville, the round of 12 cutoff race. So until then, I hope you all have a good one.